Okay, what is going on, lads? Welcome to episode 54 of the Value of
Mhm.
Talent podcast. I'm your host, Harry Trades, and with me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, Federico, from his, I
Sofa,
was going to say hospital
couch,
bed, but it's not. It's a
couch.
couch.
It's a
It's a
couch.
couch today. Yeah, he's here, and that's the most important thing because, we haven't been able to make an episode for the last couple of weeks. Lots of things have gone on behind the scenes, but Feder has managed to make time for us today. But yeah, do you want to just tell everyone what's been going on, Feder? Come on, share the news.
Yes. I was longing to do an episode way earlier, but going from one doctor to the other doctor to one hospital to the other hospital, basically, there was just simply no time left. Especially then, when I had time, unfortunately, something else came up, and basically, I did do something last Sunday.
Mm.
And we had the episode planned for Monday, but last Sunday, basically, I did think it was a great idea because it was a beautiful day. Just called some mates and everything, and we went to kick around. Let's say it like that, just to kick
Yeah,
around a bit.
football. Yeah.
Just play a bit of football, and then as we all do, football is a very dangerous sport, and I'm never gonna play football again in my life, never.
What?
Like it's now the second time it happened because of football. So this is a chapter in my life. This is which is now completely finished, and somebody up there said, just don't do it anymore. And so basically, I ruptured my LCL, and because my patella luxated. I don't know if you people know that, but basically, the patella is the thing that's on between your knee and your ligaments, and
Okay.
this patella just pushed out,
What?
and while pushing out, obviously ruptured the one ligament holding it in place,
Mhm.
and then popped back in, and that's basically what happened. It was super shit because I was in the mode again, doing sports 4 times a week, and everything was amazing and everything.
Mhm.
And now I'm basically sidelined for 6 months, for 6 weeks, not 6 months. That would have been crazy. That would have been the ACL, but it's fortunately it's still just the LCL,
Okay.
and it's just stupid, and it makes you depressing. And it's now a week that I'm just laying on this couch and can't really do anything. I'm working and just watching some football, and it's just superbly depressing if you have to if going to the toilet is basically like running a marathon. That's just
100%. How
superbly
did it happen
depressing.
though? Was it a tackle or was it just on your own? Like,
Because I was shooting. I was
wow.
and then my foot, because we were playing on this, in Germany you call it Bolzplätze, and they have like the basketball courts, they're like
Okay. Yeah.
hard. I don't think that would have happened on grass, to be honest. And while shooting, basically, I I shot a bit too low, so my
Mhm.
foot went into the ground basically.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah. And the
and while
impact
doing
popped
this,
your knee out.
exactly, and the impact popped my knee
Mm.
out basically.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
And,
That's.
and because it was a hard field,
Mhm.
it popped the knee out. If it would have been grass, basically, that wouldn't have happened, because it would have been too soft.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's just superbly stupid. And my doctor also said, "You're crazy that you're playing football on a hard field. It's completely your fault." Especially, this is now the third time that this happens to me. Basically, twice from football, once from ice
Mhm.
hockey.
Really?
So
Same knee
yes,
or different knee?
same knee, always the same, always the right knee,
Wow. That's
always the right
crazy.
knee. Yeah, brother.
Jesus, man. That's horrible. That's so
Yeah,
annoying.
that's superbly horrible. The last time was 8 years ago, so I thought that I could have I ditched the curse, but apparently I didn't. So
The
yeah,
DMP curse is back, baby.
the DMP curse is back, brother. So I'm out. I'm six. Uh, I would be season-ending injury now
Right.
at this
Yeah.
stage
End of
of
the
the season.
season. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the worst time to have one as well, right? Because there's lots of things
yeah.
going on. End of the
Especially
season.
Euros coming. If I would be a player and I would
Ooh.
be a good player, and I would have been in contention for the Euros, that would have sucked completely, like for real.
Germany or Italy?
I would play for Italy I'm also I'm always for Germany, except if they play Italy, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Then that's but I would play for Italy. If I would have had to the possibility to ever be that good to choose, I would have chosen Italy. Yes.
Is there any players that you can think of off the top of your head that had to choose between those two countries? I can't think of anyone right now. I'm sure you can.
Montolivo had to choose.
Mario Gomez, or was he just German?
No, he's German. He's Spanish German, basically.
Okay.
But Montolivo, there's some U23 players, but nothing really. Italian players don't really leave Italy, so there's not a lot of that's the thing.
Crossover.
But there's a lot of Nicola Tresoldi, for example, the guy from Hannover. He could play for Italy. He's Italian, but I think he chose Germany. There's 2-3 others, especially second division players, very young players, 17, 18 at the moment now. That, for example, Scamacca could have played for Dutch, I think, or something like that. Yeah, there's some Montolivo. I know Riccardo Montolivo.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that. Then
I know the name.
Diego. Then Rossi, the guy from America, from New Jersey. He's American. He's actually American. Chose to play for Italy.
Wow.
Giuseppe Rossi. The guy who played for Villarreal and all this. He was really good until he got injured, like twice as well. Like, there were some.
Yeah, he was a good player.
Not as. Mostly, it's with Turkish players if they choose to play for Turkey or for Germany, basically. Yeah. It's a bit like in England if they choose to play for Nigeria or for England, basically. It's the biggest country outside of, if you look at the English players who could have played for England, basically.
And like Jamaica sometimes, like Sterling. There's been quite a few.
But it's mainly Nigeria. It's like if you look at Nigerian, like if you look at the Nigerian national team, like 7 of the starting 11 is born in London.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
You know?
Yeah, like Ola Aina, there's loads, isn't there, actually?
Yeah, there's loads.
Iwobi.
Calvin Bassey and whatever they're called,
Bassey,
yes. Yeah,
Raul, what's going on, mate?
Raul, let's go.
The boy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was a nice little intro. We know the backstory now. If anyone was watching and wanted to know, we're curious. But yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't really know what to call this episode. And
so sorry. Sorry for the camera boys and girls, but I can't be sitting on my desk. That's it. So it has to be the laptop camera.
That's all good, man.
Stupid
all
laptop.
Good. Well,
how's it been, brother? Now we have been 2.5 weeks with this new system.
I know, new system, man. I mean, honest opinions. Honestly, mate, I don't think I've ever felt so like, I don't know if the word is at ease, but I just feel like satisfied with the game. Like, how long has it been since, like, for so long now, Feder, we've done a lot of moaning, and I think it's
still a lot of moaning to be done.
Still a lot of moaning to be done. No, I know, but this is the first time, Feder, genuinely now, where I look at the game and go, this is turning into a game. There's more elements to it now, where before there was literally not much more you could do outside of like maybe hitting the threshold and whatever. It didn't feel like there was much variety of in the game. And then now within the game we have promotions and relegations. We have so many new things now, I think, that make the game more interesting. I really do.
To be honest, this promotion and relegation thing, I think a lot of people really like this. I don't really care, to be honest. I just tried. I don't feel like Division 4 is so much worse than Division 2, for example, or even Division 2 is that much worse than Division 1, to be honest. So
this is the issue, right? No, I agree with you. I just think it just adds another element. Now, I was saying it on the deadline show, like before, like game week 461 had nothing to do with game week 463. Now they have a connection, because you could get relegated from one or promoted,
for
things
sure,
change, I think that makes the game just a little bit more exciting. It's not amazingly exciting, but it is a little bit.
Don't get me wrong. I feel like having way more fun now than before.
Right.
There's some
And that's
things
what
I
it's all
still
about.
don't like. There's some things I still
Right.
don't like, and it's superbly complicated to set teams. But that might be the fun for me because it turned it a bit more complicated. I don't know if that's good for new users, to be honest, but
Good
it
point.
is
Good point. Yeah.
absurdly more complicated. Like
Hmm.
seriously, I like it because it's more complicated. It's not the same shit every week. Basically, this team goes to Challenger, this team goes to blah blah blah, and it's done.
Right. It's
I
no set
like
and
it.
forget anymore. It's not set and
I
forget,
like
you know?
it. Me personally, I love that, and seriously, I love. As you said, it's fun to play again at the moment. I can't say much against the game. There's still huge issues with the game. We will come to them later. But
Uh-huh.
going back to Division One and Two and getting relegated, promoted, for example, like I feel like that's just my. Maybe I'm stupid, but
Hmm.
I feel like Division Two is the best league to play in because you still get good, decent price pools and everything, either in classic and in season. But
Hmm.
you dodge all these monster teams that are lined up in Division One. Like Division One, I always like in my head, I still prioritize it, but I shouldn't maybe because I always put in the best team in there, and uh, and it never really does as much because there's so many banger teams in there that
Right. Right.
it's just crazy. And
Hmm.
I
That's a good
I
point.
found
Yeah.
myself I found myself being happy that I got relegated from first to second in the Premier League in season tournament because I said I don't want
Interesting.
to play the first division. I don't want to play against Liverpool stacks and City stacks or whatever. It's
Hmm.
it's, it's just not in my. That's why for me personally those leagues, this promotion up version is not that important at the moment. If you play Division 3 and Division 2, I think you're fine. Division 4 is a bit shit, I agree, but I don't think we're gonna, like me personally, I have one team in Division 4 because I never had more than two in season challenger teams. Now I have three. So I
Yeah.
start from the fourth again. But probably after this game week I will be in the third already.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have to give them kudos. They've done it great. Also with the shows at the end of the game week, you got relegated
The
there.
graphics. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They should switch up the picks a bit, not always just the goalie picture, but maybe
Is
somebody
that what it's
else or whatever.
defaulted
It's
to?
always
Yeah.
it's always the goalie. It's always the goalie
That's
of the
funny.
team, basically, always.
Yeah.
And
What?
yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah. What do you think about boxes?
man, the first time I got I think the first times they were too good, to be honest. Like when you
Right.
got your Diaz and I got
Yeah. What did you
some
get?
I got the random super at tier two
Oh
in a
wow.
super rare box, basically. Yeah, yeah. I didn't
Cool.
sell him for nothing. He was worth nothing, but he was basically a tier two, a low end of tier two, I think, of the table. But I got him away. I gave him away in a trade, but we will come to this later.
Hmm.
But so I had like 4 boxes, and then last weekend I had like 22 boxes, and I had 22 level ups. You
Did
know?
you? Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
So
yeah.
yeah, I think the first week there were a bit. I think there could have been a bug because I think they were too
You
generous
think?
in a
Yeah.
way. Like man, in the first week, everybody got something like crazy points, man. A
I
guy, a
know. I know.
guy. You got Ruben Diaz from the worst box ever. You
Literally
know
the
what I mean?
worst spot. Yeah. Yeah.
And I got another guy who got Provedel, like Ivan Provedel, the goalie of
No
Lazio, from the
way.
worst
Yeah.
box ever. Man, Haver got a freaking unique from a super rare
Yeah.
box. You know what I mean?
That was
You know,
crazy. That was
you know.
nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Now I have I think they should switch it up, but I think they're working on this because if you just get level ups the whole time, it gets
Yeah. It's too
boring
boring,
again.
isn't it? I know.
It's
They
just
need
too
to add
boring.
more variation. What would
Just,
you put in though?
just
What?
just skins or cash, like either cash if they can do that from the law regulations. I think they should be able to do that. That would be crazy
Hmm.
because then people would be really and as well maybe auction credits, something like that. Like not even cash, but auction credits. But the best thing would be if they add auction credits and cash, then they could add some very strange mystery jersey tickets to the games, which they have, man, and or just skins or trophies that you can put in your trophy cabinet, and then show it on your intro page when you open the
like
clubs.
the Hall of Fame.
So yeah, Hall of Fame, like some skins and everything. And people always like skins, not the skins that they have right now that you can basically buy, but like crazy skins. Like, oh yeah, man, that's pretty rare to get that in a box, for example, and you can't trade it. And yeah, you can give it to your man, and then he's yellow instead of green. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
yeah, I'm sure there's things they can
I think the boxes are great. I love it that they give you a feeling that you always win, even if you're not basically in the rewards. That's great because you're basically rewarding a lot more people, which is very good, and which keeps you stick to the game and everything. It just sucks if you just get level ups, especially then it sucks for everybody else because like in 6 weeks everybody's on level 20 basically. Like,
right. Yeah. Are they devaluing level ups right now? Like, because level ups are too easy to get right now, really, aren't they? If we're being honest.
It's superbly easy, man. I got 6 super level ups like last week, you know. So that was crazy. Like, man, and the crazy thing is, which is good. They should never change that because normally you should have if you bought one, you had to wait 1 week, 1 day before you could have bought by another.
Cooldown.
Now you can basically now you can use the 1.5% on each player you want if you have 3 level ups, basically immediately. Yeah, I did that, and it's like I got my 2 players from 8.5% to 10%, like easy. That would have kept them, and they were not in season, so that would have at least
taken a while.
Took half a year, probably more, and it's so easy now. Boom, you know. And 10% is huge. It's much better than 8.5.
Right. Yeah. Especially over a couple of players, that's 6, 7, 8%, right?
Especially on those important players everybody has that you need to have on those percentages.
Completely agree with you, mate. Yeah, Christian's saying there in Division 1 in-season champ, he had a score of 426 and was placed 45th, which was $90, and it was the last place. I mean, yeah, scores in champ have looked really, really hefty, haven't they? They've looked big. I think like contender for the most part haven't, like when I'm doing my road to glory, a lot of the lower down, like you can win things with like very low 300s, you know, very low. And I'm not talking like tier 1s, but you could get tier 2s, 3s, 4s with like, 320 points. Like
this midweek, this European nights were extremely competitive. But if you would have just lined it up in U23, it was super uncompetitive. Like I think with 320 points, you got a tier 3, which is great nowadays. Like for tier 3, normally you need 410 plus points upwards, you know.
Right.
And but these champion nights were so competitive. Unbelievable.
I'm gonna get them on screen now. Yeah. I mean, I know you did pretty well in them, didn't you? You did well in the rare and super, actually, I think.
Yes, I did pretty good. I'm since this update, I did okay-ish. The only thing is, the only problem I have is with this update is that you can't sell shit. That's the problem. Even the in-season cards, and that's not good.
Are you listing much though? Are you listing much?
I did. Man, this is also a disgrace, brother. I won Cap 270 last weekend. Yes, rare. Yeah, man. Okay, I don't want to moan or whatever. He's great, and I'm gonna keep him now. But at the moment, I was rage selling. I got Alexis. I got Alexis McAllister as the first place star reward. The other 2 guys got a star as well. Like, man, he's worth like £450, like £500. Yes, that's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. Like for winning, for just lining up some players that have a bit of fun.
Right.
But you see now he's already £410, and that's a crazy.
Somebody instant bought one yesterday for £500.
Yeah, you see, he was £322 basically.
Right. Yeah. Fair enough.
For the first place.
Yeah.
First place. You know what I mean? And
let's have a look at the rewards. Let's see what they look like. What did second and third get?
Nothing special as well, but it's like
what game week? 465.
They don't like to give good cards in these cap modes anymore because they want to get rid of them anyways. I think that's the thing.
Yeah. Lunin. Yeah, Lunin.
Man, I got Mao. This guy, he was
Maya
supposed
Hoyoso,
to be
yeah. He's a good player.
supposed. Yeah, he's a good player, but brother, he's like 150 quid. You know.
Well, yeah, but that's everything, right?
Yeah,
that is just the game right now, right? Like super
brother,
rares aren't.
like this midweek before the midweek before
Uh-huh.
this one, I became fourth in U23. I think. Yeah, I got Victor
Yeah.
Roque. Yeah, Victor Roque. Yeah, and that
Okay.
boy is worth £140, and you have to become fourth. And I couldn't sold him if I would have ever wanted to sell him. I had to trade him away to Pavel.
I know. Well, what was he, a tier 1? I mean,
He's
he's
a
not
tier
really a.
one, highest.
Yeah.
He's one of the highest tier ones, man. That was a disgrace. But at least give me Ada Guilherme is down there. At least I keep Ada, you know.
Yeah, but that's the
Yeah,
problem. The bot can't really like, whoever's giving out these rewards can't
I
really
know, I
like.
know.
Yeah, you obviously know, but like, mate, that's just the state of the game right now. Like, look at that, like top 10 there, like Pedri
Yeah,
Pedri's
that's
a
the
tier
thing.
2. That's mental, by the way.
But that's superbly mental. Man, Pedri
I
is
don't know. This is
160.
Yeah, we are at the end of the European season. Let's not forget. Like,
No, for sure, brother. I'm not saying, but I'm not. I don't even have a problem with the value. I just have a problem that I can't sell them,
right?
even if
Yeah,
they're
I
in
mean,
season.
but
You
like,
know, you understand what I
yeah,
mean?
but
Like,
who would want to buy this card?
who would want to?
Really?
Why the fuck is he a tier one? Like for real?
Well, yeah. I mean, but
As we say
that's the
every
Wonder Kid
time, they
effect,
need
right?
to. As we say every freaking time,
Mm-hmm.
they need to get their price pools right. Like we've been on
Yeah.
Sorare 3.5 years now, and this price pools have always been shit. Like they should just focus 2 months on getting this right. Then
I
a
know.
lot of
I know.
issues would have been solved already. Like a
Yeah,
lot.
I
You
do
know what I
agree with
mean?
you. Yeah, I do. I do agree with you. There definitely needs to be some. Like, it's hard, isn't it? Because, like, yeah, he is technically worth around the same as, say, Szoboszlai, but it's obvious you won Szoboszlai. Like, like you just have to look at the scores. Like, at the end of the day, we play this game because we want to win good cards to score well, and like,
Yeah, man.
you know what I mean? Like, there needs to
Yeah,
be
I know
something
what you mean.
in the algorithm that knows, like, okay, well, I probably should, give out this card because his last 5, he's played every game, and you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
for
Like,
sure.
that needs to be
Yeah,
in there somewhere. It has to be, doesn't it?
for sure. For sure, brother.
Um,
For sure.
what are you? Let me just looking at the chat. We've got a couple of decent things going on. Cameron says, "Hey man,
Question.
first time in champion in season Div 2 last week. Won 630 quid. We'll only
Great.
ever go for ETH rewards instead of cards." Yeah, I was literally gonna mention that. Cam, unbelievable effort on that. I was gonna ask you as well, Feder, but let me just get through all these about the in season / classic. And then Connor says, "Hayoso is great, but he's away with the Olympic squad." Yeah, I was gonna say that
I
actually.
know.
His replacement, Kinamori, scored the winner today. I've seen the goal. Really good goal. Might put Hayoso back on the bench when he comes back. Fair enough. Mike's in here. Mike, what's going on, mate? Prize pools are dynamic. They change every week. What is the scarcity that prices change by week? Limited. Follow that to determine tiers. Yeah, that's probably your best way, isn't it, to determine higher up prize pools, rare, supers, whatever. Going off the limited is a good gauge. I agree with you, Mike. I really do. But anyway, in season or classic, Feder, like what is enticing you to play right now? Like for me, I'm setting my in season lineups at rare level and at super actually before I'm setting my classic lineups. Are you doing the same, or you like mix? Like I'm mixed, but I'm probably in the in season camp more so classic. If we're talking like raw lineups, I have more in season personally, just because I have more in season cards, if that makes sense, than not.
Yeah.
But if I didn't, I obviously would play classic, right? But you know what I mean? Like that is just where my cards fall right now. I have lots of in season, and that's just how it's falling for me. How is it with you? Like, what are you setting first? Really, is it classics or is it in season?
Depends. In super rare, it's classic. In rare, it's in rare it is in challenger it is in season and in contender it's classic. I still prefer classic, to be honest, because I think in season is, don't get me wrong, is great, especially if you become first, second, or third. But right. I think the other rewards are not as enticing as like you have to become, okay, that's $25. That's not bad, but I don't know
But
if I
imagine if you
would
get
buy
10
it.
of those, like
Yeah,
it's all
well,
about
that's true.
the, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but that
On its
10 of
own,
those
25 quid,
is
250. It's a lot of
one tier
money.
2. It's one tier 2 and one tier 1, basically, or one tier
Right,
1, one normal tier 1, basically, and not a Victor Rocker.
Right. Yeah. But like, you can do whatever you want with
Oh,
the
you
cash.
played Buzio? Played Buzio and kept it 40. Me as well.
Did you?
Yeah, I played
I
Buzio.
had a lot of cap left because Campolat and Coco are
But
very low.
I haven't won a freaking threshold in ages, like for
Oh,
real.
mate, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I don't even want to
Like,
speak
but not
about
even
it.
on rare. Like, not even in
Really,
rare.
yeah.
Like,
It's tough.
yeah, maybe I
It's
should
real
just
tough.
put them down. Maybe I should just put them
And
down to $60 and $15.
May I've done that in Super this week. I have Kaminsky in goal against City, so obviously I'm going to do that. But like, yeah, I'm doing for the 320 this week. I'm not doing the 400 anymore. It's too hard, man. It's so hard to do. I mean, you've seen how close I've got the last 2 weeks. I did
The 400
398.
one, I don't know why it feels so much harder than the 340 in rare. It shouldn't be harder. It's the same, mathematically the same.
Right, yeah. But
But
on
it feels
paper,
so much harder. I don't
I
know why.
know. It feels rarer to have super rares score well. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have more rare cards score more points. Not more, but like more frequently. You know what I mean? Where like
Yeah.
because we have less super rares compared to rares,
Man, I have
you're
a
just gonna
friend of
get
mine though.
yeah.
I have a friend of mine who nearly got 400 with 3 players this midweek.
What?
Yeah, they basically all got 300.
No
So
way.
he had Jonathan Tah with 100
Yeah.
points. He had Captain Diego Valdez with 100 points. So that's
Yeah.
already 250 points. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then he had Quinones with I think 80 points in Super Red, which makes it to
110, 115.
104, 105.
Okay.
So really had
Yeah.
like 355 points with 3 players, brother.
That is mental. Like actually crazy.
That's superbly made.
That's insane, right?
That's
But yeah,
no, but
you think classic is better? Do you? You really do?
I do prefer playing classic.
But is that a
Just
good thing for
because
Sorare? Is my question for you then? Because
then I think
surely they want us to play in season, no?
the problem I have with Sora at the moment, my real problem I have with Sora at the moment, is this classic stuff. Because basically, I now have 3 lineups.
Yeah.
Playing in season, in Challenger, and 3 lineups playing classic season.
I was thinking about I know exactly what you're going to say. I was thinking about this last night.
And next year,
yeah,
I can't play those 3 lineups that I'm playing in season now. So what am I going to do?
You'll have 6 classic lineups. I know.
What am I going to do with all these cards? Like,
well, you have to sell them. What? Like, not have to, but like, what is the point having 6? Like, you can only put 3 out, but you have enough to field 6 classic.
That's the thing.
What's the point? I know it's more depth, but like, you can't
especially
waste that many cards. You know,
cap is gone and everything. Like cap to 40 is gone, cap to 20 is gone, cap to 70, which you now use. All Star is gone. Where the fuck are you gonna play all these cards?
Right.
Like
really good points. Yeah. I didn't think of that. Do you think they allow us to do 5 lineups?
They need to, because then if not, it's gonna be a superbly panic sell at the beginning of the season for
to swap out cards. Swap cards. Yeah.
Fuck me. Sorry
I know.
I
was thinking about this last night. Honestly, it came into my head like, yeah, what am I going to do if I have 3 and 3 now, but that turns into 6 in classic next season? Like, I can't waste 15 good cards to not play. You know,
that's the problem. And those are good cards, you know. And I also have good cards in classic. Like I could in Challenger and in Contender, I easily could play 5 contender teams already, like in classic already.
Yeah.
Add those 3 that are coming in. You know, that's 8.
Yeah, I know.
Like what am I going to do with all the cards? Like,
well,
of course I'm going to sell.
Right.
And
yeah.
then of course it's going to
have to
the
sell
market.
some.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
But of course. So they need to find a solution for that. So please, if somebody from Sorare is listening to this, find a solution for this. If not, this is a ticking time bomb
for everyone. Like everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do.
I'm a bit shocked that nobody ever talked about this. I've never heard something like this in any
Yeah, it hasn't been
podcast
said
or
yet, has
whatever.
it? I
This
know. It's a
is
good.
absolutely crazy.
Look what
Especially
Raul
when
said. It will be a special week.
yeah, it will be special
Everything's a
weekly.
special weekly. Yeah.
Fuck this. Yeah.
What's Cam saying? If you play in season and are in lower divisions, it's so easy to win cash. If you rotate, you are so consistently in the lower divisions, you can always get a good chance to win ETH. Yeah. Division 3s and 4s at rare level. Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Look at that. Top 50% in Challenger Div 4 gets cash.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So,
I'm saying I would not want to play Division 1 at the moment.
Right,
Division 2 and
yeah.
Division 3 is the best. Because I don't want to play against the Celtic in-season stacks or
Fair.
the PSV Eindhoven Feyenoord stacks, which there are a lot of.
Right,
you know?
exactly. Yeah.
And they are all in season
Well,
at the moment, and not an all-star or whatever, because everybody's playing in season.
They are. Yeah, I mean that's the worry for me this weekend, right? I'm playing Challenger D1 Super Rare. It's basically,
Yes, I bought this stupid, not stupid. I love them. I bought the Houston stack once for the special weekly
MLS.
one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play that one in season against some Feyenoord. Of course, it's not gonna do anything, Well,
and Porto are at home as well. They have a nice situation. Porto. Yeah, I know.
But Porto's Porto.
Yeah, Porto's Porto. They're not PSV, of course, right?
They're not PSV. They're not going to dominate 3-0 against Vitesse and then have a monster 500 points lineup for somebody who has that. But saying that again, in season is really great to play, especially if you're in the first top 5. But everything else is a bit meh.
It is alone. It's meh, in that specific division. But if you've got multiple, like I mentioned earlier, I think that's where your game week can go. Oh, hang on a minute! I've won cash in 5 places. That's $200. That is as good as the middle.
That's true, but this is just now. Yeah, because you have won so much over the year before this was introduced of the new in-season cards and everything that you're able to play these much players. But I don't know if I would buy into the in-season cards at the beginning of the season for then winning $25. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I do get you.
And that's my problem with it.
Mm-hmm. No, I get that.
There's so many problems with the system, in my opinion. But the system is fun. The system is seriously fun. It's superbly complicated, which is not good for new users. Not good at all. So they need to tweak that a bit or find some ways to make it easier for new users, especially to get them hooked, because we need to get them hooked. And my 2 main questions is is it enticing enough to play it? I think it's gonna be way more enticing at the beginning of the next season, because then all the other cash comps fall away, cap to 40, also and everything. Yeah. So all that cash is moved in there. And they're probably gonna move more marketing in there as well. So I think they're gonna be huge. It's gonna be a lot better than it is right now. And my second biggest concern is, as I said, what's gonna happen to all these in-season cards that are gonna turn to classic season?
Classic.
And then and you need to allow to play them.
I agree.
Because
I do.
Because if not, you are a bit everybody's gonna sell huge portions of the gallery.
Market's gonna crash
just because they can't play them, not because
not because they don't want to play them. They can't,
and they won't get enough money to buy new cards. So the only thing that they basically achieved is that the older cards are worth even less,
right?
And nobody even has money to buy the new cards, so those will be less as well. So it's a vicious circle. So they need to find this is a big, this is like the Damocles sword and over the head, because they need to find a solution for that, for real. And I hope somebody finds a solution for that, because there is solutions. Because there's also it's not also a solution. The problem is it's also not great to say. Now you can play 6 in classic season things, because then it's gonna be impossible to win anything in classic. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because obviously
What,
there's gonna be there's so much influx of new lineups in there. It's obviously
they might have to put it to 5. I think the easiest thing is just to increase lineups to 5 each rather than 6.
I think they have to give more away from rewards and increase it year by year. And as
well, they
we
can't
always
give more
say,
cards away. It's impossible.
they have to give more cards away and find other revenue sources, as they should do anyways. The
You
cards
think?
should be just there for rewarding, not for revenue source. If they are their revenue source, this is not going to work. They need
you're
to
saying
find
they
other
should never
revenue
be able to
sources.
auction cards.
And they should be able to auction like 10 cards, something like that. But 90 of them should be in the reward, especially if every year a lot more cards come into the classic season pools, and it's gonna be way more competitive every single year. A lot. It was before as well, but not as much exponentially than this time.
No, that's a good point.
It's because you had so much competitions to play, and
I agree.
and you're taking away 3 competitions there from 9 competitions in total. Okay, you can argue that the champion guys are not as fucked in a way. Sorry for saying that.
Because Bundesliga,
they can play Bundesliga and La Liga and Premier League and whatever.
That's
but every
says,
contender, whatever contender and challenger guy dudes, I don't know what they're gonna do. Like
I know.
And me personally, I'm super contender heavy, especially in rare. And and I love playing contender and I love playing challenger, and I don't want to be pushed playing Premier League and whatever. I do have my Champion Europe cards because there's just players I love, but I don't want to be pushed into just playing Champion, because it's just not fun. For me, the biggest part of having fun on Sorare is watching River against Rosario Central at 1 o'clock in the night, and hoping that Borja scores and Barco comes in and scores as well, and not watching Köln against Augsburg or whatever, or even Liverpool against Arsenal. Yes, that's great, but it's just not for me, or at least why I fell in love with Sorare.
I agree. What about SO11? Pascal says
they need to do SO7, especially SO11, something like that.
You think
we need something like that, gradually increasing, having sub-ins, sub-outs, so that it makes sense that you have more cards in your gallery because you can sub in or sub out. But they need to, because we need to find a solution for that. Because if not, this is especially, as I said, for challenger and contender, it's just too many cards for 2 less spots to play.
Yeah, not enough lineups to play. Yeah. Sorry, Holland says 2 lineups per season, maybe. What do you mean by that? Sorry, Holland. What does that mean, fella? 2 lineups.
I don't know. Maybe that would mean that you would need to sell a lot more. I don't know. Sorry, Holland. Please explain what you mean by that.
Yeah, explain that one. Have you bought any J League or K League cards for the special weeklies? Cameron asks.
No.
I was going to say I didn't think.
But I sold.
I
sold one.
Who?
I sold a K League goalie.
Yeah.
In Super Rare. That I won because of
goalkeeper. I say goalkeeper. Sorry. Is he
a
starter? Yeah.
He was a starter. Yes.
Oh wow! What, did you win him?
Yes, I won him.
Wow! I bought a couple of J League boys here, very very cheap.
Because I have my J League boys. Yeah.
I mean, very very cheap. I
was about to buy some.
Yeah.
I was about to buy some Roso from J League in Super Rare, but then I found out, as like before the stream as well, I think Matsuyama told me that Mao is at the Olympics. So I said, I would have bought a team around him, but if he's at the Olympics, I don't care. I'm not going to buy another complete team out of it. I would have had fun to play a Super J League team, but doesn't have to be. How much did you pay Thomas Kaminski?
I paveled him.
How did you pavel him?
I got rid of
Lescher. You got
Yeah.
rid of Ledger.
Bro,
End
he's
of an
gonna
era,
get benched,
brother.
I think, this weekend.
End of an era, brother.
I know. I've owned this card for a long time. But yeah, I was sad because 1 of 10, I had level 20, but yeah, I I think he's gonna get benched, and I can't deal with the Russia stuff. Like the break is just too much,
Yeah, I need
I
to
bought,
get rid of my Utkin as well. It's my last
I,
Russian card.
I bought my second Rusnak.
I saw. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
I was
baller.
watching the game, bro. He's so fucking good, man. He's unreal.
He's a good player, very good player.
So good.
Oh, yeah, that's why I scouted him and bought the unique. But yeah, sorry, fucked me. But it's okay.
my
It
my
is
friend
fine.
my friend was at the Flamengo game
He
midweek,
was
and he's from Brazil, and I was just asking him about Araujo, and he said like he's struggled for goals so far this season. He said he works really hard defensively, but he hasn't really had the output that they want, like attacking wise.
Araujo's a great player, but
Good
he
player,
needs to understand how to score for sure.
And I've watched him play. I've actually watched him score live at Atlanta. My
You
first,
did?
my first ever Sorare meetup. I met up with MLS Sorare Scout, I think he is on Twitter. He's a
Great.
Atlanta season ticket holder, and we went to the game together.
Great.
And yeah, Rajo scored. He was a very good player. But anyway, we got a couple of other
I
questions.
think I think the Brazil card's coming very soon. By the way,
You think?
yeah, because in typical superb functioning
fashion.
Sora
Yeah.
fashion way, and everything works, and they have the complete company under control. They auction a Weverton unique with 0.0% of season bonus. Who the fuck is
Really?
gonna buy it? Like
The goalkeeper or the goalkeeper?
man, this is so amateurish. Like, I'm sorry. Like every Palmeiras card lost their 5% season points, and they have the
How does that
goalkeeper on
work?
auction.
Yeah, they all have. Yeah, they all have lost their bonus. So that means they're
But
coming. Then you think, right?
there's nukes. Doesn't mean that they're coming, but this new rule says when the new season begins, they lose their season bonus. And this weekend, they lost the new season begins, so they lost their 5% season bonus. But if they don't have new cards and they still auction the new old cards, this is quite absurd to do that. But it's Sora ways. Nobody understands the Sora ways. Nobody, probably not even themselves.
Not themselves.
That's the most worrying part about it, to be honest.
Sora Holland meant like by cards, so like 2021 cards, 22 cards, etc.
Yeah, okay.
I get it, but it'd be quite complicated, I think. Let me just cover Mark's question. He finished second this midweek. Mark, massive congratulations.
Let's
And he's
go,
winning
Mark.
Star Limited and 240 quid. Do I reinvest now or wait until the European season finishes to pick up players? It depends if you think you need reinforcements, is there gaps in your gallery? That's what I would look at first. Don't rush anything. See who you win. If it fits your gallery, great. If it doesn't, maybe try and sell it. I don't know. It all depends on who you get, doesn't it, really?
Depends what you want to do next season as well. Like, I would
Right.
keep the £240, especially keep them in cash. Don't get them in ETH because ETH is super fluctuating in the next 3-4 months. Get them in cash and then spend them on the new in-season things at the beginning of the season, and then start out with those, because then you have a full season of in-season ability, or however we want to call.
100%. Raul agrees. Cameron says, I've got Lloris, Aidan Morris, Hollinghead, Aranjo, and João Paulo for the MLS summer period. Think these can win me huge amounts over the summer. I love watching MLS. Yeah, MLS is so fun. It's a good team.
It's a good team, but depends. Is it rare? Is it limited? What is it? Brother?
Right. I'm gonna say rare. I don't know, but I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say rare. Let us know, Cam.
Depends. If they're all in season, I think you have a good chance. If classic, no.
Yeah, rare in season.
Yeah, that's great. Then I think you're gonna ball out a bit, for sure. Like, for real.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, clean sheets are very hard to get in the MLS, aren't they? And
superbly.
And I don't think LAFC have had the best of starts, have they? If we're talking clean sheets,
but they won They won the El Tráfico.
They did, but did they keep a clean sheet?
No, I don't. Lori is never
No.
going to have a clean sheet.
Oh, they
And he
kept
tends to-
they kept 2 to be fair so far.
Yeah, who's good at the moment of clearing clean sheet in the MLS? Nobody. It's like, I think
I
Klaas
think
is the best.
no. You know who I think it is? I think it's Guzan.
Is it?
I think so. I know he's had like some really good scores considering how bad he is normally. I'm gonna have a look now. I think it is. I'm sure it is. Let's have a look. Sorry if there's noise outside. There's, I don't know, something going on. Why can't I find? I'll just do.
Ask Led. Where's
Just
Led
League
when
League.
you need it?
No, I've got it. I've got it. Led's streaming actually right now.
I think he is.
Okay, so McMath.
And stack
McMath has the most.
McMath.
That's insane. Yeah, but look, Guzan second.
You get him for £100. Oof.
Look at that, Zach McMath. But those aren't even clean sheets, bro. There's just one clean sheet there.
Yeah, that's because they have so much to do in the MLS. Unbelievable.
I know. But then, to be fair, Guzan has had a couple of 1, 2, 2 so far.
It's 2, same as Louis.
But like
check,
good AA. Who? Sorry.
Check. Let's check Freezer. How was Freezer doing?
I know Freezer's had some really good AA games. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they. Yeah, look at that 35 AA.
Who's first in the MLS at the moment, by the way?
New York Red Bull. Bro, I told you.
Yeah, but he's.
Forsberg.
Let's see. How are Forsberg scores? Not that great.
I mean, no, they're very good. I mean, when he gets a DA, he's like at 80, 85, 90.
Yeah, it's okay. That's fine.
26. He hit the bar, by the way, in all 3 of these games.
What's the name of the goalie from Red Bull? Oh God,
Colonel,
exactly. How is he doing?
I think he's been doing good. Well, I say that. His L5 looks shit. No, I don't know.
It's
no, he
probably
hasn't.
shit, brother.
Yeah, it's because they're really good defensively in that, like, they don't actually take many shots, really. As in, like, the goalie doesn't.
Who the hell kept the most clean sheets in the... I think it's 2 clean sheets. Crazy, brother. Oh,
I think it might be 2, yeah. I mean, Takayoko, how many of Vancouver got? 1, 2, 2 again. I think everyone's on 2, bro.
I think they're all on 2. I agree. Vancouver's first. Holy shit, brother! I haven't watched a lot of MLS recently, to be honest.
Is it not Celentano? I don't know.
No, Celentano's injured, and since
he's injured. Yeah.
First of all, he's injured.
2. 2.
Yeah, it's 2. I think it's 2. I think Sean Johnson was really good at the beginning.
Yeah,
and then
he had
he
like
injured
2
himself.
and 2, didn't he?
He already,
He
already has 4.
No
Toronto
way.
has like 4 clean sheets. Toronto, it is, brother.
Yeah, but not that goalkeeper though. Like,
no, but it is Toronto. Check.
Yeah, I know. I see her. 2 there, and then Charlotte and Atlanta. That's mad.
Let's go Toronto, brother.
I know. I've got my Sean Johnson
Toronto stacks.
I got rid of when he was injured. I got rid of one of my Sam Johnstons for like 30 pounds. Sam Johnston for Sean Johnson. How much is Sam Johnson going for?
110 pounds.
Wow, that was the last one. I don't think.
That's not.
Yes, 80 quid. That's about right.
But to be honest, Sean Johnson is a legend.
Yeah, I like
absolute legend. Absolute legend. I love him.
Kennedy says Vancouver have the most goals in the league. Yeah, Vancouver had like 4 home games though in a row. So
yeah, and Montreal has had like 5 away games. So
yeah,
that's gonna change as well.
Yeah, that's gonna flip, isn't it? Let's see who's been the best forward so far. I'm gonna say Bouanga. Messi. Well, yeah, but that's
not fair. It's Arango.
Yeah. Vanazzi has been actually pretty good. I got to give it to him. He's looked good.
I bought Savarino because I thought he would have played for Botafogo, and then somehow he injured himself. I don't know what he has.
He's not even in the squad. Yeah, he wasn't in the squad.
I don't know what happened. I super Paveled him, like superbly overpaid him by Pavel, but
of course.
But and now I don't know what the hell he has.
Paintsell's been good.
Nah, Buanga's been better than Painter.
Yeah, Buanga has been better. Bro, what's going on with Reynoso?
And
He's an idiot. You know he's an actual
apparently
idiot.
apparently he's ghosting them. Did you hear that?
Bro, he didn't turn up for his green card appointment. Like he purposefully missed it. Bro, I think he's just living it up in Argentina with loads of girls.
But doesn't he have a wife or something?
Well, I doubt it. And even if it does, I don't think it matters. To be honest, bro, like he's
Brother, I don't know. He's ghosting, especially now he's ghosting, I think he's ghosting Minnesota, like he's not answering their calls, which is crazy, bro. He's absolutely crazy.
He's done this every preseason for like 4 years, right? Like,
and I don't know what I would do if I would be. I would just split the contract, to be honest.
No.
Like it would be shit for us because we haven't, but
they sent him over during the winter months in Minnesota. Why would he ever come back? That's the issue. It's so cold in fucking Minnesota. Why would you want to go back?
Yeah, but now it's already April, so now it should be fine.
Right, yeah.
He will come up. He will come as same as last year before before the Thing League, the whatever League Cup, and then tear it up.
You think?
Brother, he's ghosting them. I don't know. I would not pay this guy anymore. If I would be the head of Minnesota, I would waive the contract, like for real.
I know, I agree. I would as well. I mean, you're paying him to do nothing. You're paying him to just live it up in Argentina.
Brother, you can't do that. It's highly criminal what he's doing. Man, but you can't also go with a gun to a 15-year-old. That's also not really good.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
He's a bit not a bit loco.
Yeah.
He's a bit loco.
A little bit loco in the head. 100%.
He's a perfect Boca player. He should have stayed at Boca.
I know. Jonathan said, I doubt they are paying him. Surely they're paying him.
I think they are.
They must be. Otherwise, he'd be there, I think. You know, like, there's a reason why he's not turning up. It's because he's getting paid and he's doing nothing.
I agree. I agree with Harry. Like, there's a reason why he's like. A message from Emmanuel Reynoso. Apparently, he made a message 2 days ago on the Twitter. Here. I'm very grateful for the team always supporting me off the field and on the field. And I send you the link, and we might watch it together, right?
Yes, send me the link.
He said that 2 days ago.
Like, is that legit him?
That's legit him, brother.
Let's have a look.
That's Minnesota official.
Oh, Minnesota official. Wow.
Have you got the link?
Yeah, but it's on. Send it to me on Discord if you can.
Yeah, I sent it on Discord. Boom. Fucking hell. This man. That's mental. What does it say?
What did it say? Oh, it's like, yeah, but this is probably pre-recorded, no?
No, I don't think it's I don't know. He was in the country at a certain point, I think. Then he had to go out again.
Yeah, because of the green card stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. Then he had to leave the country because he was training already. Because he was about to start at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, he was. Wasn't he?
And then he got injured somehow in training. You remember? And poof. I don't know.
Yeah, because he had a little injury, and then everyone was like, "Oh, maybe he won't make it for the start of the season." And now,
yeah, exactly. But he was in preseason with them. He was even in preseason with them, which is crazy. And now I think they just let him to Argentina. He got again into the bad circle, having too much.
Oh, I know why.
Snow?
So basically, he. So you know the green card stuff, right?
Yeah.
Basically, if Reynoso, if he went to the green card thing and got his green card, Reynoso would qualify as a non-international player. So that means, so if he came back and actually played, he wouldn't take up an international spot. That was the whole point of him getting the green card, I think.
Yes.
From their perspective. But obviously, he's just not bothered turning up for whatever reason. Kennedy says, check the date. I'm pretty sure someone said that video was from last year.
No, it's 2 days ago, I think. It's also his new haircut.
Ah, okay, yeah. Lovely fade. Latest video. Here we go. See if it comes up on here. So did you know that their manager played in the Welsh league, like the league that I played in back home?
You did?
Yeah, Eric Ramsey, this guy.
Man, this Reynoso guy, man. But Bruno Fuchs injured himself as well. Did you see?
I know.
But that man is also always injured.
Oh, I know. Fluid on the thigh. Bro, he scored like 2 goals in 2 games and then he gets injured. Like, I don't know.
It's South America, boys. Whatever.
I know. You're never going to take the South America out of them. Exactly, yeah.
No, you never get the dog out of a dog. That's the thing. Brother, but this, man, I'm having this Reynoso guy. Traded my unique Rusnak for him. And then not even playing. What the hell?
I know. It's annoying, but what can you do? That is the fun and the chaos of the MLS, isn't it?
Yeah, brother, it's gonna be okay.
It'll be fun.
I won Robin Lode.
I saw that. Yeah, that's a good win. That is actually.
He's okay-ish.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he's taking the sets now. With,
he played against Wales for Finland in the qualifier, and he
did.
Good. Yeah,
he was good.
He's a good player, man. Yeah, solid.
Let's see what this Champion Nights brings us.
Yeah, the European.
Did you win something?
No, I didn't win anything. Bruno Fuchs fucked me. Bruno Fuchs.
But your team looked good, brother. Like for real.
Yeah, but Diaz didn't start, did he? So.
Yeah. How much did Caicedo do?
63.
Oh God.
I know.
Caicedo.
So look at this.
Oh God. It looked good. It looked good at the beginning.
It looked very good. This was this morning, which was annoying. And then this is the one that, so I know it's easy to say, but yeah, I should have played Caicedo over Diaz. And then I should have obviously not played Fuchs and played either Diego Gomez or Idrissi, I guess. Idrissi ended up starting. He played 80 minutes.
But only 43 points, so.
I know, but look at this. I had 2 players get 2 decisives each. Like Diaz had double decisive, but obviously own goal. And then Diego Gomez the same. Like, what is the chances of two lineups having the same?
It's crazy that Miami is out, by the way.
I know, but that's probably good for their cards, by the way.
It's superbly good for the cards. I don't know what Messi is doing, to be honest. Did you play Madsen, by the way? I don't know.
No. He isn't training.
He's not training?
No. He got injured.
Good. One lineup then. Fine.
Kennedy says, Reynoso Cucho wondering every week if Messi will play. MLS is back. That is literally the fun of MLS, isn't it? Knowing or trying to work out if all these amazing South Americans are going to play football.
You never know.
You never know, dear. You never know. Right. We're going to end things there, I think, Feder.
Yes.
It's quite late where well, not late, but
let's do
later. That. I know you want to chill. I know your leg's hurting. So
No, don't need.
No?
Painkillers? We could go. No painkillers. No painkillers at all. We could go on more and more. Don't worry.
No, I know, but I've got places to be, people to see.
Where do you need to go except to see me, brother? Huh?
I mean, I have a haircut appointment actually.
No, you look good. You don't need haircut appointments. Just wait.
It's too long. It's too long. I haven't had a haircut for like a month.
Then go and have a nice shave.
I had a shave yesterday. Come on.
But shave your hair.
Shave my hair. I need to. I think.
What happens if you shave your hair? Like, let's make a bet. And
how much?
Then,
like how much
I don't know.
For me to shave my hair? I think I'd won 10,000.
Nah, I won't give you
10,000
for fucking.
I'm joking.
Give you £50, nothing more. That's what you want. That's what you're only playing, brother.
I'm only playing.
We need to find a competition somehow, somewhere, in Sorare terms, and then you have to shave your hair.
Okay, we'll think of something.
I think you would actually look good with that. How do you say that in English?
Like bald.
But bald, yeah. I think you would look good bald, to be honest.
I don't know. Maybe we'll try it one day.
And you always have the cap on, anyways.
Well, yeah, no, not always. It's just when if I haven't showered the night before and my hair's just a mess, it's just easy to put the cap on, you know.
Which jersey is actually on the wall? That's the most important, to be honest.
The Liverpool one.
Oh, the signed one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's up. We can make him flash. Should we make him flash? We'll end the podcast with a little flash. There he goes.
Let's go.
There he goes. Look, little.
How did you get this jersey?
From when I had man of the match at Anfield, brother. Come on.
Oh, but is it real players or the
real players?
Crazy.
Real
How much
players,
do you think that's worth?
I don't know. I have the. Where's that to? This. I have the little box and the certificate of authentication, or however we pronounce it.
Yeah, that's great.
I don't know. And I stole some grass actually from Anfield.
You did?
Yeah. You want some?
Did you plant it? Yeah.
I might smoke it. Joking, I don't smoke.
That's nice.
It's like artificial though. It's like the pitch is like not even real grass, you know. Like it is, but it's not.
Is it like a hybrid?
I think so. Yeah, like it feels like 4G, you know, like. But
yeah, I understand.
I don't know.
But bro, like for real, how much is this worth? Like how much do you think?
I don't know.
I know you won't sell it, but
no, I genuinely don't know what is the price of a Liverpool signed jersey. I don't know. Liverpool. You think signed? Probably, yeah. I honestly couldn't tell you. Liverpool signed jersey. Let's see. I'm on 200.
But the whole team.
I mean, I don't know if the whole there's only.
You found Virgil's? Did you find Virgil's?
There's only 12 on there, to be honest.
Did you find Virgil one? That's the most important.
How does it look? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I genuinely, it could just be scribbles. Like it could just be Dan and the Sorare guys that have, you know.
It could be.
I genuinely couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, honestly.
That actually would be so funny. Because if you want to have a signed Virgil van Dijk framed shirt, that's already like £800.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Michael Owen signed shirt, £400.
Yeah, it's fine. Have a lovely day. Got a nice haircut, and to all the peeps out there, good luck. I just found out that one lineup's already dead, but that's fine.
Who?
No, Madsen. I played him and didn't know that.
Right. You played him?
Yeah, bro. Why shouldn't I? He's beast.
Do you not have Sorare data?
I do have Sorare data, but I never look at Sorare data.
Oh, what are we gonna do with you? You're a nightmare, aren't you?
I never look at Sorare data. Never.
I know.
Actually, it should cancel the subscription, to be honest. But sometimes I just feel myself indulging in it. Okay, bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.
Love you guys. See you in the next one.